What is going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media back with another video. So today the plan is to hit up 3 ethnic spots: Chinatown, Little India and Haji Lane. So Singapore's culture is a mixed mash of a bunch of different cultures, pretty much a melting pot of Asia. And we'll start off with Chinatown first. Chinatown has a really like Chinese Asian heritage, followed by Little India. We also have a lot of Indian Singaporean immigrants, so very cultural in that spot. And then Haji Lane is the Malay Muslim heritage, very artsy as well. So we'll check out the 3 ethnic spots. So we are taking my dad's car. My sister will be driving us to Chinatown. We are back heading to the downtown CBD area. So every time you enter like the central area, you have to pass by seeing all the skyscrapers. You have your Gardens by the Bay in the background, your Singapore Flyer, your Marina Bay Sands. So we'll check out that area on a separate day. But yeah, and last night we were around this area too. A lot of the big banks, office buildings. There's a Bank of America, Chase, JP Morgan Chase, Maybank, OCBC, DBS, HSBC, just a bunch of banks here in this I guess financial district. So yeah, here's another view as we get a little close up to the Marina Bay Sands and the Singapore Flyer.
Till the last minute.
So Marina Bay Sands right up here, and Gardens by the Bay on the left. You can kind of see it in the distance. So here's Lau Pa Sat, which is a really famous old food court. I think 200-year old, and it's in the middle of the CBD district, all the financial buildings. So a lot of people who work around here like to walk around and yeah, pretty much eat here. But we are closing in on Chinatown. In about 5 minutes we should be there. Alright, so we just got to Chinatown, got dropped off. So Chinatown, you obviously have a lot of like stuff. Wifey's in front. It's our first time here. We went to the KL in Malaysia's Chinatown, Petaling Jaya. Had a separate video on that. Singapore's Chinatown's kind of similar vibe. You got your local fruits, your durian, drinks. We'll walk around, but we'll go grab some food first. And we came here to look at souvenirs and check it out. So really a lot of old style 50s, 60s houses. Singapore really tried to preserve a lot of these old shop houses. You can see a lot of different colors, very vibrant. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and walk, check out more. A lot of really colorful shop houses, a bunch of shops. So if you take the train, the MRT, you alight over here for Chinatown. And in the past when I visited, there's a bunch of lanterns. I think they took that off now. We have a Chinatown Heritage Center over here. And then if you walk around, you see a lot of tourists coming here. There's money changers, that's your souvenirs. So I always like to come here to get souvenirs for friends. Your local food, all that good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna grab a quick meal over here. Some local Chinese dim sum kind of food, and then we'll just walk around, check out Chinatown. And walking along Chinatown, like I say, a bunch of souvenir shops everywhere. And there's this huge temple. I forgot the name of the temple, but let's go up front and hopefully we can go inside and check it out real quick as well. And what I love about Singapore, you see the old and the new. The new, obviously, all the skyscrapers in the background. You look a little closer up, all these old shop houses from the 50s and 60s. So the old and the new, 2 in 1 pretty much. So this is the temple. I think it's the biggest temple here in Singapore for a Chinese temple, I believe. Oh, Ferrari just rolling by. But yeah, hopefully we can go inside. There's a lot of people right now paying respects. We could check it out real quick. came in, so you can do the bathing of the Buddha. You get a ladle and just bathe. So just done with the temple. What do you think?
It's nice.
It's pretty nice. She said it reminds her, my wife is Tibetan, so it reminds her of some of the temples. They're pretty big and grand. But yeah, right now we are walking. Oh, the Smith Street right here. I think this is where some of the restaurants are. I recognize the name of this street, Smith Street. So we're gonna go grab some lunch. This is pretty much, I think, one of the entrances of Chinatown as well. So we'll walk around, grab some food. Bunch of shop houses, so cute.
How should I say?
You guys know I like my bear bricks. I saw over here at this Japanese store, you have your Japanese bear bricks, pretty cool. So we're here in this Chinese spot right off Smith Street. Got some drinks. I have this sour plum drink and got the wifey a Coke. It's not like a traditional Chinese food, it's a lot of meat skewers, so kind of like satay meat skewers, like your beef skewers, pork skewers, chicken skewers. So yeah, we ordered a bunch. It's gonna be here in a little bit. First round of food is here, so we have 2 beef, 2 lamb, and 2 pork skewers, a little bit dry rub chili, and these are pretty much bread with the same seasoning. Alright, so next dish we have the steamed dumplings. Looks a little bit like the Tibetan momo. So flour, looks like homemade. You dip it in the sauce, which is like a spicy soy chili sauce. Alright, and this is fried rice, kind of like a kimchi fried rice with a fried egg on top. So just finished out lunch at this Kahala place, and right now we're just gonna walk back towards the train station. Bunch of other souvenirs and all that stuff you can buy. It's pretty sad because back then there used to be a lot of like hawker stores around here. They're all gone. Oh, this is where I used to sing KTV karaoke with my buddies back in high school. And a lot of local fruits here. So durian is one of the local fruit. Have you ever had durian before?
No.
So it's very local to like Singapore, Malaysia. Tropical fruits. Durian, if you want to buy it like that, you either love it or you hate it. So about to leave the Chinatown area now. We just got some souvenirs at Chinatown. I'll show you guys what we have at home. Right now we're going down the train station. We're gonna meet out my buddy Jeremy and check out like India and Haji Lane. Oh, that's the evil wagon. That's so badass. So we just got to the Bugis train stop. There's a lot of murals. So Jeremy, how would you describe Haji Lane?
It's a cool place if you come here for traditional clothes, if you come for handmade stuff and craft. You're going to see a lot of shops that don't follow the norm, that have their own identity. Some of them have been owned for a long time, and you know, these guys are real people. They're not big companies. These are private owners doing their own thing, doing things a lot of the time that they love.
Right.
In Singapore, it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's currently 3 p.m. in the day, and this place usually comes to life about 7 p.m.
Okay, at night.
Yeah, so this place has got a lot of identity because in the daytime it's a great place for women's apparel, more traditional Muslim apparel, and then at night it turns into a night
bar
with
and pubs.
Yeah, lights.
It's cool. It's so tight, like it's so narrow, but like I guess it's a very like, I mean, Singapore's a small place. It's a very like, feels like that back alley vibe, you know what I mean?
In that sense, yes. This place is more for foot traffic because you meant to slowly take in the vibes. Even the main roads, as we walk in and you look at the street art, the graffiti, this is all
very cool.
Legal. This is also all organized.
Oh
you
yeah.
see a lot of this stuff.
That's right. Like Jeremy mentioned, I forgot. Street art and graffiti is illegal in Singapore, so it might look like just normal art. But I guess a good way to call it, it's in the US we call it very hipster. Yeah. When you're out of the norm, you have your own style, something you're passionate about. So that's very cool.
Not hipster in a pretentious sense, but these guys who really like their art. This is actually protected by the Singapore government. It's cultural. They consider it just
Street art.
decor on the street.
Okay.
And you see this on some of the walls as well, the more permanent structure.
What place? So very cool. We're at Haji Lane right now, and pretty much all the cool architecture and colors. You get a lot of bars, restaurants. Very, very cool. A lot of shops as well, boutique shops. Like Jeremy said, like at night, it pretty much turns into nightlife. You get your bars, shopping, everything you can find pretty much over here. So yeah, a lot of old 50s, 60s shop houses around here. A lot of boutique shops. So anything from clothing to sports gear to art, barber shops, probably like coffee shops, ice cream shops, alcohol. You have it all here. So as Jeremy was saying, there's a lot of ethnic stuff over here. So stuff like Turkish, Arabic stuff. You have your handmade stuff, carpets, really, really cool. And again, that's like Singapore in a nutshell, pretty much. Just a mix mash of different cultures, the melting pot of Asia. Very cute. Oh yeah, those are Tibetan, oh money paid me home. Tibetan prayers. They hang that.
They're for sale. They're for sale.
Oh.
You wanna check it?
So you have these towels that Jeremy said are really famous. And then you have collectible stuff. It's a collectible shop. You have a lot of really cool stuff, cool and cute stuff. Really, really cool. Alright, this is Haji Lane. We pretty much walk along the whole stretch. Like I say, a bunch of restaurants, shops, bars, souvenirs, whatever you want, you can get it here. And Arab Street is right here. This is predominantly a lot of like Muslims, Mediterranean stuff, Malays. A lot of it over here, right? I would say, yeah. So yeah, we're just, oh, and there's a mosque over here as well, kind of covered by the tree. But
that over there is the most famous nasi biryani in Singapore.
Oh, right there off Arab Street. But if you guys are wondering what the mosque is, it's pretty much a Muslim place of worship, just kind of like how Buddhists have their temples. So something similar like that, or how Christians have their churches. So yeah, that is their place of worship. Yeah. So more modified car spotting. We have a BRZ GT86. Something you don't really see in Singapore are lowered cars like that, because hard to drive on the roads of Singapore. So again, that's a better view of the mosque. Those gold caps in the back. All these streets, as you can see, are very colorful. All the shop houses are very, very colorful. A lot of ethnic clothing. Like I said, a lot of these businesses are owned by like Muslim, Malay, Indian, Mediterranean people. So very cool. Middle Eastern too. So some authentic Turkish, Lebanese food, kind of close by Arab Street right now. So yeah, like I said, a bunch of textile shops selling cloths, fabrics. And yeah, pretty cool. When I was younger, when I used to live in Singapore, I never really came around this area much. Haji Lane I'm familiar with, but back here not so much. But if you want like some very traditional ethnic Malay clothing, you can get it here. Evo spotted quite a few cars here, quite a few modified cars. But anyways, like I said, the old and the new. Old shop houses, new buildings in the background. Jeremy was telling me there was like a office building as well as a condo. So we came to this Turkish Lebanese spot. We just had food not too long ago, but right now we're just here to wait for our drinks. So I got a Turkish apple tea, which is a green apple and red apple mixed. And then this is lassi, Turkish version, mango lassi. Busura Street, and you can see a view of the mosque. So let's keep going down this road. You see a lot of restaurants, a lot of clothing, traditional Malay clothing shops. Very, very cool. So keep walking. I really like this stretch with the palm trees, and then like I said, you have the mosque in the background. Very nice touch, the white and the gold. Best Singapore Malay food.
Arabic perfume, so oud, very
interesting.
Fragrances done their way.
Very interesting. And like I said, there's a bunch of Turkish restaurants here as well. So yeah, very cool. So here's the mosque. We are right at Kampong Glam area. So just got gifts.
Oh yeah, that was
Brother also met up to get some gifts. And right now we're just gonna take the train back to the house. So just made it back home from the MRT train. I just did a new set of clothes, changed, took a quick shower. We are going to my cousin's place, and what we'll be doing is we'll be cycling. He's into road bikes, and cycling from his place over to East Coast Park is about a 10 kilometers one way, so at least 20-kilometer ride plus riding in the park. East Coast Park is really nice. It's right by the beach. You have your seafood and all that, so we'll be eating there, hanging out with his family. So just finished dinner at the cousin's place. Right now about to ride some of the bikes. My cousin is a huge bicycle guy, road bike. Previously I did mountain biking, but right now we are about to ride these road bikes. So it's very different. Even the riding position is a little bit different. And these things you can go pretty quick versus like mountain biking is more like you go slower. We go over more humps. For these you do more street. Ooh. High five. High five. Yeah. Cycling by the beach at night with the wifey and the cousin
and the sleeping baby
and the little one sleeping. We stopped at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. So we don't have this in the US, not that I know of, but we have Starbucks. So this is pretty much equivalent to Starbucks, on the same level of Starbucks. I got myself a green tea frappuccino. The wife got her usual stuff. Caramel latte.
Caramel latte with, did you get
Extra shot. Yeah, so how does it taste compared to Starbucks? Same?
Well, I usually don't try ice.
Oh, hot. But how is it though? The taste?
Good.
Same? Yeah. Cousin also got the matcha tea. And now we have the bikes just on the side. This might be a better view of the bike.
Who is that?
Third bike. Alright, so pretty much calling it a night. Just walking back home right now. All in all, had a fun time. Today we pretty much traveled around Singapore. We went to Chinatown first and then Haji Lane. My boy Jeremy took me and the wife around. And then in the evening, we pretty much met up with my cousin and he took us cycling towards East Coast Park. 10 kilometers of cycling, so exercise as well. So hope you guys like this simple vlog. If you guys did, leave a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching and I'll catch you guys in the next video.